What's up, everybody out there in the podcast world? What's going on? It's your boy OG, Rod Echols. I'm here today. Got a very, very special guest that's going to be on with us today. I guess just to tell you a little bit about guest. I'm not going to tell you that much about him, but I'm going to let him kind of pretty much, tell his story and pretty much stuff like that. But what I can tell you about this guy, all you guys know that, y'all hear me talking about on the Double Day podcast a little bit about my life history, told you I went to jail. I was out in the streets and stuff like that. And I've always told you guys that, I was a youth mentor, and it's a true story. I told you it was a true story. But this guy that I'm going to bring out today is the one person that gave me a second chance in life when after being incarcerated and stuff like that. And he was actually a classmate of mine from high school. He's a little older than I am. I think he graduated a year before I did. But a great guy. He's actually the older brother of a very well-known boxer. We'll talk about it. So I ain't gonna give y'all too much. Let's bring him in. And hey, let's put your hands together and clap it in. Bring him in. Mr. Bowen, how you doing there, sir?
What's going on, funny man? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing good. I'm doing. So we have Kelvin Bowen. Kelvin, I was kind of telling him about how you became part of my life again, because we shared high school together. We went to high school, Melrose High School in Memphis, Tennessee. I tell everybody, about how Melrose is like, especially in football. We was the high school that had the most NFL recruits that played in the NFL, that have that NFL players and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I told him that's facts. We got receipts.
We got receipts, brother.
We got receipts.
A lot of history, a lot of tradition come up out of that school.
Right. And Orange Mound Black community, which is we're the second Black community next to Harlem that's Black-owned community in the United States also.
That is for sure. I tell people that claim to be from Orange Mound, as we do, if you don't have an address, 788 Josephine was mine, you may not be from Orange Mound.
Might not be, exactly. Look, might not be. And so Kelvin is actually, I was telling about you, the older brother of a well-known boxer. Sitting in the car with you. You might want to give him a little flash.
Yeah, I got the champ with me, man. Olympic gold medalist, 1988 Olympic gold medalist, 5-time boxing world champion, Hall of Famer, Kennedy McKinney, man. Just so happened to be my baby brother. Won the gold medal on the Olympic team with Roy Jones Jr., Riddick Bowe.
Yeah.
And actually, we're hoping that he get the induction into the International Boxing Hall of Fame, man. So he's a product of Orange Mound as well.
Exactly. So boxing do have a Hall of Fame, huh?
Yes, yeah.
Like baseball, football.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame. They probably got a hockey Hall of Fame too.
He was inducted into the Las Vegas Hall of Fame with you might know a guy by the name of Floyd Mayweather.
Okay, yeah.
Floyd Mayweather.
The younger one. The father of the son.
The son.
Okay.
Junior.
Right.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Roy went into that class. Roy Jones Jr. was in that class as well.
Great. So, Kelvin, I was telling the people about you giving me my second chance. I mean, you were that person that stuck your neck out on the line to give me a job, to say, hey, you got to do right. And, people don't believe that. Like, man, nah, you couldn't be like that. They don't look like that kind of guy.
Right.
But we have that. We have, some of us have passed.
That's for sure.
And I'm bringing it. I'm not bringing the past back, but I'm letting people know that there are second chances out there. We was part of a youth sports ministry that was going on. And then from my understanding, now you have a new ministry as well that's going on, which because you're continuing your journey in your life as far as community ministries and stuff like that. I think it's called FLY, right?
FLY stands for Future Leaders Youth Ministries. Man. Hey, first of all, let me say thank you for having me on here with you. Also, it goes without saying of how proud I am of you. And I told you not so long ago when I talked to you, man, that you've always been a visionary. I have never seen quitting you as it relates to you talking about me being that guy perhaps that helped you. Thank you for that. I don't see it as that. I was just one beggar trying to tell another beggar how to get some bread, bro. And, and I would hope that a lot of our people would do that, would reach back and throw that rope back to help somebody else up. You know, we all come from something, Rod, right?
Right. And we do.
You know,
and we have this conversation now, especially us coming from a Black community. And I feel like no matter where you are, I'm here in Texas, they're in Tennessee, the Black community don't support the Black community. Why do you think that's the problem?
I think there's a couple of issues that goes along with that. One of those off top of that is so much mistrust that we have towards each other, right? We're not willing to trust each other. Then we're all are fighting for lack of a better word, feel that we're fighting for a lot, but it's in a small barrel, if that makes any sense, right? You know, I don't have a whole lot, you don't have a whole lot, so I can't share what I have. But what we miss is if I put together my 50 with your 50, guess what we got, bro?
We got 100.
You better know it. We got a whole 100. And I see that as an issue with our community. Look at you now, man. Look how you spread your wings and how you're sowing now, right? As a result of just a small rope being thrown back to you, man. And it's what we do with that rope once we get it. We just got to learn. We have to learn to trust each other and get back to the village.
Right. And sometimes it's not even about if I put my 50 and you put your 50. It's about if I put my 50 and you put your connection with my 50, we can prosper.
We can prosper. We can. I've seen it happen times and times again, man. I just believe in giving people a chance because somebody gave me a chance. I would have not had any of the things that I have accomplished in life had it not been for somebody saying, hey, I want to give you a shot, right?
Right.
And I just believe in that right there, man. I'm gonna give you a chance, and I'm gonna allow you to be the one to take advantage of the opportunity, whether you want to or not.
And that's what us believing in each other transcribes to. I mean, we gotta believe in each other. Somebody always, then somebody don't want you to have the credit. They want to be the one to credit. But when we together, we all get the credit.
Yes, yes.
I don't even care about the credit as long as we all get the benefits.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, I don't give a hell of beans about the credit. I want the benefits.
The benefits, being able to look beyond the fault, the issues that are associated with a person. So if I take you as an example, if I looked at the surface, I would have missed what was beneath. And what was beneath was a guy that eventually we came to and said, hey, we need a logo. And you created a logo for my organization, man, that existed for years. For years. Now here we are operating on a $2.5 million budget, and you created that logo. You, a guy that they say couldn't do it, a guy that people would have looked probably down on because of your past. You're that guy that did it and did it wholeheartedly, excited to do it. In fact, I guess if you would have looked back on that thing, you probably could have made a lot of money off that logo that you created for us because you did it for free.
Right. I did it for free.
Man. Yes, you did it for free, man. That logo went out into so many homes and so many businesses and so many in the hands of so many millionaires and even billionaires. That logo, you created it. A guy that had been to jail, a guy from out the hood, a guy that, now think about it. Had that opportunity not been given, that logo would have never been created. Not to that level. Somebody else could have done it, but not to that level that you did it.
Right. Exactly. So, back to the fly ministry. Tell us a little bit about fly.
Yeah. Well, the work that we did at MAM, Memphis Athletic Ministries. So when I moved from that and when it started some other ventures, man, God placed it upon my heart. One of the things I begin to see with our young folk is it's not that they can't do it, is that our young folk, based upon situations in our neighborhoods and our communities, they don't see a lot of Rods. They don't see a lot of Kelvin Bowens that have gone through the trenches and have actually put in the work and done the work and have succeeded at it. And they don't see that. What they see is a lot of fake leaders. And so as a result of that, they become followers of those fake leaders. And so one of the things that were placed on my heart by God was, hey, we need to begin to raise up our next generation of leaders. All right. Thus fly, Future Leaders Youth Ministries. These are the young folk that I'm hoping are going to be the next Thurgood Marshalls, right? The next Ida B. Wells, right? The next Barack Obamas, right? And so we got to change the trajectory of how they see themselves instead of being followers, that you are really truly a leader. And thus that how Future Leaders Youth Ministries fly with birth.
Right. Gotcha. Okay. I like that. That is great. Kelvin, we're going to take a quick break right now. It's a little commercial break, and we'll come right back, and we're going to get back into it. Give us 1 second here.
What if your greatest breakthrough was on the other side of your story? Inspire Me Moments, Living Out Loud with No Regrets by Anthony Harris Brown isn't just a memoir. It's a mirror, a movement, and a map to becoming who you were meant to be. Through raw honesty, spiritual insight, and empowering reflections, you'll unpack your past, embrace your scars, and rise stronger. This book is for the dreamers, the educators, the men learning to breathe again, the women reclaiming their worth, and the leaders who lead with heart. You'll find real stories of trauma and triumph, tools for healing, and moments that remind you the cape was never in the closet, it's always been in you. Inspire Me Moments. Live out loud with no regrets and all heart. Get your copy today everywhere books are sold.
California.
Yes, sir. We back, Kelvin. That's one of my friends there, man. He's one of my, actually, he's a customer of mine that lives in Cleveland, Ohio.
Really?
Yeah, he wrote a book, and it's pretty top selling book right now. It's a good book.
Wow. What is the name of the book? Do you know it?
I just had it. I can't see it on the thing right quick.
All right, at some point, if you could text it to me, I like to, I'm an avid reader, man. I like to read certain books.
And he's an alpha man.
All right, Fred. We'll take that any day. I guarantee you it's going to be a good book. Yeah, alpha.
Yeah, he's an alpha man.
That's for sure, man. Hey, how is... And I've yet to purchase anything from your clothing store yet. You got to send me something. Send me something, a hat or something, man. That you kind of know what I like. And send me some examples of what you got.
Okay, I will. I got, like I said, and then we do clergy gear too. We do clergy wear. We got clergy wear.
Yes. Let's talk about that.
We got choir robes. We do choir robes as well. Don't
want any choir robes, but I can look at some of the other gear you got.
Okay, yeah, I got some clergy stuff. I got clergy attire. You don't have a choir?
Churches now, man, ministries are now more apt to have praise teams than choirs.
It's different.
Yeah.
But I'm always a person, like even with my comedy right now. I'm going back with my comedy because my comedy stuff is more is old school Dolomite.
Yeah.
That's that's where I'm at with comedy, because a lot of people forgot about Dolomite. A lot of people don't know about Dolomite. I bring Dolomite back, man. This is my new character that I brought back. My OG Memphis, that he's a character that I use in my comedy spiel. And man, they are going nuts over. They like crazy about it, Oh,
I saw it, man. I tell you, I laughed hard. When I told you, I think I was in Florida, sometimes back, and you and I was communicating about some of your comedy, and you said you like, check this out, check this clip out. And I went and parked, man, and I literally did give it some time. And I was like, this dude is funny for real. Hey, to be honest with you, I was like, no, he can't be doing this. He's just joking with me. And I was like, dude, it's funny for real. Man, you funny for real, bro.
Yeah.
You're funny for real.
Appreciate that. Yeah.
And you know I would tell you the 100% truth if you would.
Right. Yeah.
I don't give up the laugh easily.
Like you would, yeah. and I was in Memphis this past weekend, and we did a show there, and I got a lot of thumbs up, man. And, people like, bro, you got to come back and do it. I said, yep. Next time I come back, though, it's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you dearly this time. I done did 2 free shows, and then they did a show on some discount tickets this past weekend. I said the next time I come back, man, they're gonna have to reach in the hip a little bit. They see what I got now. They was very impressed. They was, people liked it.
Yeah, I can believe that 100%, man. It's just like, one of the greatest compliments, man, my son gave me. He was speaking at some benefit thing that they were doing to honor me at. One of the greatest compliments, man, he gave me. He told the people, he said, my dad's hands are like gold. He said pretty much everything that I seen him try to accomplish, he succeeded at. Mm-hmm. Well, that may not be true, but there is some truth behind it. But I say that, man, brother, your hands are gold. I mean, you are that guy, man, that once you start something, it's pretty much going to succeed to some level. And I admire that in you. Always have admired that in you, man.
And a lot of people tell me too, but the thing that and this is something that I just adopted. If I'm gonna put my hands on something, if I ain't gonna give 100%, why do it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm gonna give my best to it. When I start something, I'm gonna go in my pocket. If I gotta pull money out of my pocket, I'm gonna put 100% into it. I'm gonna go all the way. I'm gonna go all the way with it.
Oh, your grind is real now. Oh, your grind has always been real though. I remember when you was doing the t-shirts.
Right.
Maurice and you, I think, you were doing t-shirts as well, weren't you, at one point?
Yeah, I was. That's it.
Yeah, man. Your grind is real, man. It's always been real. Going out to go get it. You gotta have that go get it attitude, man.
Right.
As Master P used to say, man, you gotta be a part of that no limit. Gotta have that no limit attitude. But there's no limit to what you're gonna do and what you can accomplish. Hey, no for me, and this is for real. No for me mean not now. Right. All right. It don't mean it ain't gonna happen. It just means that it's not gonna happen right now. And that's cool. I'm patient. As long as I know it's going to happen, I'm gonna keep knocking. Right.
Hey, and don't look. And what I try to tell a lot of people is don't give up. Just keep chipping at it. Keep chipping at it. If it ain't going the way you want it. I tell my daughter this all the time, and my daughter, she is Didi. Didi is a division. She's a JUCO. She's associate head coach at South Plains College. She's associate head coach and they're ranked the number one college, the number one JUCO in the country right now.
Wow.
Yeah. That may change today though, because they took an L last night. They took
did they?
Yeah, and she like, man, I can't believe we lost this game. She like, man.
I remember when she first started playing.
When she was like, what, 5?
Yeah. I remember when she first started playing and when she during her high school years, when she played high school basketball, man, and how you would be at all those games. In fact, I was sharing this, I think with my wife, we was talking about you not so long ago. It was. And how I always admired how you had your son and your daughter with you, man. Always. Always, brother. I
Hey,
mean, in your struggle times, right?
right, yes. Hey, I told my wife that when I had my kids, when my kids was little, when I was single, if I was gonna date a girl,
Yeah,
my kids had to go on a date with us. You know,
I can believe
hey,
it.
they was going on a date. They was going on a date with me. So if my kids couldn't go, it wasn't happening.
I can believe it, man. I stamped that with you because I've seen it, man. I know you gave up, Rod. What I ain't gonna say give up because whenever we're investing in our children, we ain't giving up anything. But you know, the course of your life, man, I know you had to make some major sacrifices, man. You know, and I recall, like I say, for real, man. I remember when you lived over off of Tullahoma in that house in in that little curve.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Them one of them struggle years, bruh.
Struggle years, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I remember that, man. And them babies were right there with you, man. And so, hey, if we can just get more of our fathers, man, and mothers to just invest in our children.
Right.
You know, they ours. We put them here. They didn't ask to be here. We got to invest in our kids, man. I cannot tell you the amount of children I see, man. And you know it, that their parents just don't invest in them, man. You
right.
know,
and through our youth ministry, when I even started the football thing, you know, I had a lot of kids. I've touched a lot of kids from there, from football, and I've lost some of those kids. I've seen some of those kids pass away that even played sports with me, you know, but that's the path of life that goes, you know. I lost two very valuable people in my life within this year. I lost my mom, then I lost my brother a couple weeks ago. We just buried him. Actually, his burial is today.
who?
Philip, my brother. He's my brother from another mother.
Oh, I didn't know you lost a loved one, man.
That's why I was in Memphis last weekend.
Okay, my condolences, brother.
We had his funeral and stuff like that. So
wow,
I lost him, and man, that was my every morning call.
Oh wow,
You ever had somebody that call you every morning and say,
"What's
up, my guy? What's up, my guy? I'm in the bed, man. Get up out the bed, go get that bag." That was him.
Yeah.
Man, I be still the morning. I woke up this morning wanting to grab the phone and dial his number and I can't dial that number. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was a tough one there, man. That was a real tough one there.
Yeah, man. Well, garnish those memories, brother. You know, those memories that God gave y'all together, and don't allow, you already know this, don't allow yourself to get into that dark place, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And that's what happens with some of us, man. We allow grief to set in. You know, I lost a mother during COVID. I lost after COVID, I lost a mother-in-law and three brothers, all within a year. Wow. A mother-in-law who I loved as a mother, and three brothers. Three brothers, all within a year.
Not what's the name?
Leanne, my wife, mother.
Afro. No.
Yes, you've been to Miss Charlie's house.
Really?
Yeah. She passed, man, during COVID. She got COVID. She was over to my house, man, and I saw her. We knew she had gotten it, and I saw her sink over on the couch, and I was like, man, something ain't right. And took her to the hospital, man. She had COVID, and because of her age, she didn't come back from it. And then after that, man, I lost two other brothers, and then three brothers. And then after that, I don't know if you know Leanne's brother. They called him Pip, well known in Orange Mound.
Pip.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Year later, bro, he had a massive heart attack.
Pip.
Yes. And so I said all that to say this. I woke up one morning and she did, and man, we both was crying at the same time, right? And we looked at each other and we knew that we was in a place that we wasn't there, that we had never been in before. And so we didn't do what most of our African-American people do. We didn't shun the need for counseling. All right. We recognize that this is not something that we can deal with by ourselves. And both of us went and got grief counseling, man. And it changed the trajectory of our lives and how we view our loved ones passing now. I'd encourage anybody to get grief counseling, man.
Wow, that's great.
Yep. I know, because I know I was there with you, and I remember when you lost your dear mom.
Yeah.
What that was like.
Yep.
Yep.
Man, that's crazy, bro. Yeah. All right, we're gonna take another break and we'll come back and get ready to close it out.
Whenever I'm in San Antonio, Texas, I stop by Upsize Fashion for all my suits and accessories. Located right inside the Rolling Oaks Mall, they always get me styled for any occasion. And the best part, they'll ship my suit even if I'm on the move to another city. Whether you're big and tall or short and wide, Upsize Fashion got you covered. So next time you stop by, tell them Rico with the Salt and Pepper Gang sent you.
Yes, sir. Hey, tell Champ, I'm right down the street from where he got started at, man. Colleen is right down the street.
Yeah, man. Colleen was a big part of his training base, man. That's where he was stationed at one point.
Yeah. Yes, sir. I'm in San Antonio, right down the street from Colleen.
Man, you know a little bit about everything, man. How you know the Champ was even stationed in Killeen, man?
Hey,
you click smart. Well, you check out a lot of stuff, boy.
Hey, you can't get nothing by me, my man. You can't get nothing by me, my man. Yeah. Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Me and Kennedy took a class together.
Y'all did?
We was in Coach Crawford room.
Oh, okay. The art class.
Yeah, we took Coach Crawford together.
Yeah.
And I think we took Miss Sullivan together too in English.
Yeah. Good deal, man.
We took some class. We came out, we in the same class.
I tell you, man, I had a ball. It was y'all class reunion, but boy, I had a ball at that thing when y'all did that 84 reunion, man.
Oh yeah.
The Champ and I, we had a great time, man. Y'all did a good job with that.
Yeah, we did. We actually they Cassandra called me the other day. So I don't know if Champ know about it. They talking about doing a mass 60th birthday party. For everybody in the class that's turning 60, they're gonna have one big mass 60th birthday party.
He just turned 60, man. I don't know if you saw on social media, your other classmate Leanne. I gave her this big 60th birthday party, man, in December the 5th.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah, I seen your clip of it, man. It was nice, man. It was really nice. The mayor came out and spoke for her on my behalf.
Right. I met the mayor when I was there. I met the mayor. I met him not this trip here, but the last trip I was there back in October. I met him out there over at the picnic day one day.
Okay, yeah, he's good people, man. Good guy.
Yeah. So how's the city of Memphis treating you, man? I use Memphis in a lot of my jokes, that I tell from a bad perspective and from a good perspective. I turn it around. One joke I got some, man, when you go to Memphis, man, hey, 3 things they give you when you get out the plane. You get the little wet wipers to get the barbecue sauce off your hand. You get a bulletproof vest. Hey, and a paper map. Hey, and a paper map, because seriously, she don't mess around in them streets. Hey.
That's a good one, Doc.
Hey.
That's a good one, man. But you know what, man? Memphis, when I went away to college, came back in 87, been here ever since, had opportunity to leave. Memphis been good to me.
Right.
And so at this point, I dare leave Memphis because Memphis need me and others like me like never before. Right. We got issues here, but every city have issues, and it's going to take a collaborative effort of all of us that have all these different gifts and talents that God has given us to bring that stuff to the table. I'm actually supposed to be meeting with one of the mayor's representatives in next week on some stuff, and you're going to see a turnaround begin to happen in Memphis, man. It's going to happen, but we got to do the work. We just got to do the work, right?
Exactly. And I think it's more so you got to think about it. If you think about the youth that we was targeting back then, those youth that are adults now are pretty good. It's the youth after those youth. It's the kids of them, the ones that we saved. It's their kids.
That's right.
And it's like we saved a generation, and now another generation is getting away. But who's gonna save them?
Correct. This is that generation that we're dealing with. That all right. When your children were cut up in school, you would go up there to put them back in. Same thing with me, and we wouldn't go up there in defense of right.
Right.
We would go up there on the side of the teacher. We would deal with that other stuff when we got home, but we're going up there on the side of the teacher. These kids come from the parents that went up there and cursed the teacher and principal out.
Right.
Right.
And they did dead wrong.
That's right, because they felt that their children was being done wrong. And so that kid grew up. If you look at this generation now, they don't want you to give them too much pushback because they know that mom is there to calm and really go off on their behalf. They know that.
Exactly.
And cut up and curse you out, right? And so I cannot tell you, man, the countless parents, man, that'll reach out to me and ask me about mentoring their children, those that really want some help for their kids, man, because once they get that certain age, all right, it's a certain age that they get to, they almost too far gone. Right. Where the mom can't tell them, the dad ain't even there in their lives. And so the moms will reach out and say, hey, I need some help with this child. We got to be part of the village, man. I don't mind. Bring him or her over, and we're going to get them involved with Future Leaders Youth Ministries. And we're going to try to change the trajectory of how they see things, right? How they think and how they view life all within itself, man. I appreciate you, brother, for asking those type of questions.
Yes, man. That's and those are the things that, man, we have to, we got to fix this problem. Yeah. We got to fix this problem.
Correct.
And I'm telling you, I'm overwhelmed because when I see the TV sometime and I see how these kids are, I mean, you got kids out there, man. We was talking about kids being in the streets. You know how kids were in the streets. Like myself I was out there in the street, but I never wanted to bring harm to my home, to my house. I never wanted to get my mama in no kind of trouble. These kids, they don't care. They'll sacrifice their mamas, their parents. They would
all the heat coming back to the house, man. That's why them homes getting shot up, man.
They would sacrifice their parents.
Yes.
Get them killed or anything. That's crazy, man.
For sure.
You would sacrifice your mama, your daddy, your sister for money. Yes,
for sure. But that's a selfish mindset, see. And so our children been raised up with that me, myself, and I type of attitude, right? And so we wasn't raised with that type of attitude, man. We was raised to share what you have. You have company, he gonna eat first. That's your company. You brought him over here, so he gonna eat first, right? That's the way we was kind of brought up, man. But this group right here, man, you know, and just because we were brought a certain kind of way don't mean that it was right. It worked for us. Right. And so now we got to think outside of the box to try to help this generation to get them where they need to be. Gotcha. Right. Yeah. I never go with young people with what worked for me. All right. Because they were at different times. I didn't have social media then. You didn't have social. They see way more than we see. They've been exposed way more than what we've been exposed to. Right? In real time. I mean, boom, just like that. Click of a button. There it is.
Yes.
You know? If we wanted to watch sex, we had to get a Richard Pryor magazine and go hide in the closet somewhere.
Right, exactly. Still old Playboy. That's
right.
We go look. Hey, one of my jokes was, man, I remember when I was a kid, you know, my mom, my grandma, and granddad went to work, man. I go in the room around and I found a whole cabinet full of VHS tapes.
Yeah.
I lay up in there by the time they got my, I done plastered the room.
Yeah, I said Richard Pryor meant Playboy. I don't know why I said Richard Pryor. But yeah, Playboy, man. If we wanted to see sex, man, or something like that, that's what we had to do. But now our kids are, man, exposed to this stuff right at the click of a button, man. They see it all right there.
Right.
And so we gotta meet them where they are. That's what we gotta do. We gotta come down a little bit and meet them where they are, man. And don't be too high when we're talking to our kids, right? And help them one day at a time, one step at a time. And don't give up on them so quick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Last commercial break we're going to take. We're going to come back and close it out. We've been having a great day today. And we're good. We at it. We at it.
This is a man's world.
Hey.
But it wouldn't be nothing without a woman.
Hey.
San Antonio. Step your style up at Upsize Fashion, the home of the latest in hip-hop fashion. We got jeans and more jeans. Designer brands that hit different. True religion, gifted, focus. Fire fresh fits for every vibe. And if you rock jeans, oh yeah, we got those too. Big, small, or tall, we got it all. So come through to Upsize Fashion today. Get suited, booted, and dripped in denim. Upsize Fashion, we gotcha.
Yes, sir. Hey,
yes, sir.
So I mean, I appreciate you coming on today. I'm gonna keep my eyes open for the fly, future leaders and point kids in your directions. And I don't think I told you about it. Next time Dee Dee is in, she's a referee now. She's refereeing. Hey, Dee Dee ref, man. She killing the game out there.
Really?
Yeah, she's refs. I mean, she's part of the state, the Texas State Association and stuff like that. So she does high school, like on her off times. Like she'll dip down when she ain't coaching. Like the other night, they had a bye. Like a couple weeks ago, they had they was on bye weeks and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
So she would go do some high school games and stuff like that. But I would tell her,
one of my favorite pastimes was when I was on the floor. I officiated for 20 years, did college, did high school, and 2 years ago they brought me out the floor and made me one of the local supervisors over the high school referees in Memphis. I said to say if she ever back in this area, she got a job with me.
Okay, I'll let you know. But yeah, she's I did 10 games today. I said 10 games.
Wow,
where?
That's good much.
She do it. Man, she do like 20 games on the weekends.
Oh my Lord! Wow.
I'm like, are you serious? She's like, yeah, I bet it. We do 10 games. I did 10 games the other day. I'm like, man, ain't no way. We were 3 at the most. Look, 3 at the most. I'm out of there.
Yeah. That's that Rod Echols hustle mentality, though.
10 games is nothing to her. I mean, I'm like, I said, how much you get paid a game? She said $50 a game. $50 a game, 10 games?
Yeah, she going to get it.
She getting it.
She going to get it.
A bando just on the weekend.
Yeah, I remember when I would do, you do that recreation stuff. I remember when I would do about 5 on the week, on the weekend. Yeah. 3 was a max, but I could throw in 5 total, here and there. But nah, not today, brother.
Man, that's crazy. I was like, geez, what? I like 10 games, man, that's crazy. But like I say, she does that, and she's she's a poet. I'm gonna send you some of her stuff. She's been a poet, and she's also a motivational speaker as well.
Good deal.
Yeah, she's doing motivational speaking and stuff like that. She's going around doing motivational engagements. My sister is one of the I think she's the deputy director of education in the state of Kentucky.
Oh, okay. What part of Kentucky is she in?
What's the capital?
I think it's Louisville. Is Louisville the capital? No, it's not Louisville.
Not Louisville.
It is. I don't know, brother.
Louisville, Kentucky.
Hey, we out of school.
Kennedy says Louisville.
Louisville,
it is. I think it is Louisville.
Louisville, Kentucky.
Okay. Kennedy and Smallville. That's where she's at. She's
okay.
She's out
she's
that way. And she's You know, she's in the state.
It's not
capital.
Louisville. It's not Louisville. It's the
Oh,
other little small basketball town. I
yeah,
can't think of it.
yeah, I think it is too. Man, I got my head hurt now, and I definitely I gotta look it up.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, what is it? Hold on.
Kentucky, University of Kentucky is where?
Chapel? No, that's no. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you. Those old trustee, let me know. Frankfurt. That's what she's
Kentucky.
at.
Is it okay? So I thought you were pulling up what is the capital because that was running through my mind.
No, the capital of Kentucky is Frankfurt.
Oh, Frankfurt, Kentucky. Okay, all right.
Yeah, that's the capital of Kentucky.
Got you. Okay, good deal. Yeah, I didn't think it was Louisville.
Yeah, that's the capital of Kentucky. That's where she's at. She's in Frankfurt.
Good deal.
And so man, and they pay some good money to come out to do some motivational speaking. I was like,
oh man, yeah. You can get on the motivational speaker circuit and do well.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think the guy named Les Brown, is it Les Brown? He's a motivational speaker.
He is.
50 grand. I
Yeah.
geez.
Oh yeah. There's quite a few of them out there that are real good now.
Yes. Man, that's crazy. But yes, man, I hope you enjoy, watching my comedy when you see my comedy and stuff. So I'm being to town, let everybody know, shoot everybody my way. I still ain't heard from your boy yet, man. He running from it.
You know what? I talked to him. I talked to him about twice a week, and at one point we was doing a morning breakfast every week, flushing through some stuff.
Right.
But I'll let him know. In fact, you need to have him on. And I'll make sure it happens.
Yeah, tell him he got to get on now. He got to get on here. But
that's my word to you. I'll make sure it happens.
Let my people know where they can find you at if they looking up for you on social media, especially with the Fly program, your church. Let them know about your church as well, because we have Memphis viewers that that view our podcast and stuff like that.
Yeah. For anybody that wants to donate to Fly Ministries, obviously your donations are tax deductible. You can give by the way of Cash App, $CFC Memphis, and all of that goes to our 501c3 program. Christ Fellowship Church is where I serve as pastor, and that is that 170 North Oak Grove Road right here in Memphis, Tennessee. We're over, Rod, by White Station Middle School. We're in that area. God dropped me right down in the middle of a heavily white populated neighborhood, heavily white and heavily Jewish. God has a sense of humor when it comes to stuff.
What is the dollar sign?
$sign CFC Memphis.
CFC Memphis.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And it's all tax deductible.
It's all tax deductible. Yes.
Okay, I got you.
Yep. And we serve, man, weekly. We have on a daily, we have about 50 boys and girls that come to our program every day. We provide food for them every other Thursday. I call it Thursday's Pizza. We serve them pizzas on Thursdays, every other Thursdays, and it's all free. I don't charge the parents anything for their kids to come to our after school program. Anything.
Okay. I got you down there at the bottom. You see that at the bottom of the ticker?
I do see it. Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yeah, I appreciate you.
All right. So make sure you guys, you watching, you want to make a donation, make sure you donate to Fly through Cash App, through that donation, and you'll get a receipt. That's your receipt. And I'm sure he'll appreciate you. And so we're going to conclude our show today. Anything else you want to close out with today, Kelvin?
That's not anything I want to close out with, but I do want to say in the midst of all that is going on in our country, we are all the same underneath the color of our skin. We must stick together as a people, right?
Yes, sir.
And if we do that, we're going to be able to see the sun peeping through the cloud. Have a good day, man.
Yes, sir. Stay there until we get through, and I'm going to close out. And hey, everybody, hey, this your boy OG Memphis Rod, Memphis pimping comedian, on my today with the pastor. Hey, with the pastor. Hey, I might become a preacher after I finish this pimping thing.
Hey, it's possible for you. Trust me.
Hey, because look, hey, all the old preachers today, they are ex-pimps.
Ex something, man. Ex liars, cheaters. We all ex something. I tell you that for sure.
Exactly. Hey, we out.